right side. Uh, the only thing I found interesting is I love to watch football in the snow.
Oh, yeah.
It changes the game completely.
Wow. Yesterday was your day for that, wasn't
It
it?
was my day for that. And then I always thought that uh, well, if the teams are northern teams, obviously, and they're in the playoffs, they always get a chance to play in some really, really bad weather. And it looks to me like some folks, the weather causes people to get hurt, and runners are not stable, and a game that should have been 45-29 or seven
Yeah.
and 7-9-7 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, there were two good games yesterday, though,
Yeah,
for
two good
sure.
games, and two more coming up.
At the we saw my sister-in-law at the Eagles game when somebody scored a touchdown, and she was jumping up and down. And my wife texted her, and she says, "Are you wearing this and this and this?" And she says, "Yeah, that's me. Yeah." So
Oh
yeah,
my,
she's famous. She didn't get 15 minutes. She got like 15 microseconds, but we spotted her.
unbelievable!
Yeah.
So
Hey,
that's about it for me.
that's about it for you.
Yeah, that's about it
A
for me.
quiet week. Okay. Well, hey, listen, I want to wish happy birthday to one of our loyal listeners. This will be Linda in Germany. So happy birthday, Linda. Many, many, many more ahead of you. She's 39 or so. So happy
I,
39th or so, Linda.
I'm trying to remember 39. I don't know if that was one of them years I remember or not. It's all blurry now. You know that, don't you?
I can't. I do.
Ask about that. Try to remember one
It's
year.
funny.
What'd you do in 39? I
I,
really don't remember.
I do remember my 39th actually, because it was because I really got set up. I got set up. We went to see went with another couple to see Harold Betters play in a club in Pittsburgh. You remember Harold Betters? I think he
Mm-mm.
was a no, trumpet or trombone, something like it, maybe trombone. And
Yeah, clearly you can remember this.
well, yeah, and my buddy said, "Listen, Dave, I let him out. He says, you park the car, we'll go up and take care, get the table and everything, blah blah blah." So I wasn't planning on talking about this, but since you mentioned that, uh, so there I get up and they're standing there, and this really hot looking young waitress comes over, puts her arm around me, says, "Dave, I haven't seen you for so long. What have you been doing with yourself?" She says, "Oh, I had so much fun the last time we were out." And I'm like, "I don't know you. I don't know you." And I look over my buddy. He's laughing. He had set the whole thing up. That's why he had me park the car by myself. So that I will remember my 39th birthday for that.
So there it is. That's a 1 hour of 12 months. Uh, and otherwise, I can't remember what I did when I was 39.
Yeah.
But that reminds me of the story. Remember that time I set you up? We were having a sandwich by the airport.
Oh, I
We,
thought you
we
were
was
going to
up.
say
We was
something
up.
else.
No, we were up by the airport,
Ooh, ooh.
and we just stopped in to get a Coke or something and a little sandwich, and then you went to the bathroom. You said before we ride back out, you went to the bathroom, and I told the girl, I said, when he comes back, I'm going to go ahead and pay for the meal, but tell him that it's a free meal because this is good looking Tuesday or something. And you were the best looking.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
everybody in there that was sitting around the bar heard that. They went along with it. You said, what? I said, oh my, he's the best looking place. Everybody clapped, they,
oh, yeah.
oh
You did it
yeah.
to me. You got
That
me.
was that was only one of many, many, many times.
One of many. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
filter in when we talk about that, where we had a good laugh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
anyhow, carry on.
thanks to you and thanks to my buddy Mike for the 39th birthday surprise. That was maybe it was 40th. I don't know, but it was one of those. But it's one I won't forget. Moving right along, tomorrow, January 21st, is a rare chance to see six planets aligned in the night sky. I read this in an article in Wired magazine. I'll put a link in the show notes to it, so everybody be sure to read the show notes. So we've got the next time this is going to happen is in 2040. So
Is this
who knows?
Aquarius? Is this Aquarius?
This is six planets. I don't know about Aquarius. It's Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
So if you're looking at all of them, you'll just see the first one,
They'll be in a line.
but you'll see the first planet, or am I going to see them all? All the
You will.
stars will be in a line.
Wired magazine said you'll be able to see four of them with the naked eye.
Wow.
For the last two, you will need some high powered binoculars or a telescope.
And they will look like little white spots in the sky, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so take a look at the article in Wired Magazine in the show notes and tell us what you saw. So we're laying the gauntlet down here to everybody to tell
Well,
us what you saw.
my theory is that the aliens, the other creatures in the solar system, that is the time that they use. See, they take their spaceships and they jump from planet to planet. You know what I mean? Like hiding behind a rock. Yeah, they're hiding behind a rock and they just jump up and then they jump up. Next thing you know, they're right out there by Mars, just peeking around the edge, so we can't pick them up on our sensors.
Ah, peeking around
And
the edge of Mars. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So uh, they're reluctant to go to the moon because of the traffic on the moon now is getting pretty thick.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they'll be doing. The aliens will be peeking around Mars, watching us, uh, and then determine if we're a civilization worth saving.
A mind is a terrible
I
thing
think
to waste.
I think it's an old Asimov plot. Frankly, it's
Mm,
awesome.
that's
So
prescient. Yeah.
that's my theory, and I'm
Okay. That's
sticking
your
to it.
theory. You're sticking to it.
That's
Okay.
right.
We cannot put a link to the show notes in your theory. We'd have to tap into your neurons. So anyway, hey, I saw the Dylan movie
Mm-hmm.
last weekend, A Complete Unknown. Really liked it. Really liked it. I mean, how could I not? It was yeah, it basically documented his life from 61 to 65. 61 is where he first kind of, I think he got to New York and started breaking into clubs and that sort of thing. And it ended in 65 when at the Newport folk concert, the Newport folk festival, where he got a lot.
Used
You
an electric guitar.
exactly used an electric guitar,
Oh
and people either loved him or hated him. But
my!
I thought it was really well done. Timothy Chalamet played Dylan. He sang his own songs, sang all the songs, played guitar himself. He said he took a year to learn how to play guitar. Uh, just and it's definitely 5 stars for me. Okay, it's five
Oh,
stars. Now maybe younger people see it, maybe they won't give it 5 stars. But I mean, they even the way they the kind of film they used, where they tinted the film, it kind of gave it that old. You felt you were. I mean, you felt like you were back in the '60s. You really did. It was sweet. It was sweet, and it was interesting. He was obviously one of the greatest songwriters, poets of our time, for sure.
what was your favorite Dylan song?
Oh, I got so many.
Name one.
Name one. Yeah, "Girl from the North Country." How's that
The,
one?
the
"Girl
girl
from
from
the
the
North."
north.
In fact, I'll put that in the show notes. Okay, I'll put a link to that in the show notes. So
There you go.
yeah, so many good songs he did. "All Along the Watchtower." You know, it's funny he did that one. He wrote that, and Jimi Hendrix did it. Just did a smashing version of it. And then he said, I like Jimmy's version better. That wasn't in the movie. I mean, that was just
Do you know when you
Dylan
say
trivia.
that? I found that there are some rhythms and there are some classic not verbs, but classic lyrics to these songs that I can remember. You
Hmm.
know, um, I mean, I'm thinking of all kind of songs. I can remember some lyrics. I can remember the some of the music, but I don't know the name of the song.
Don't know the names of the songs. Yeah, that happens.
I
Yeah.
just don't know the name of the song. I mean, I said, yeah, if you whistled the song and told me the lyrics, I said, oh yeah, I know that
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah. But anyway, I love the movie. I would recommend it, especially if you're a geezer. If you're not a geezer, see what you missed. That
I told
was
you a
the best
story.
time to be young. That was the
we,
best
we
time to
said
be
that we
young.
said that many times. We were glad to be young when we were young.
I guess
Uh,
everybody says that, but in our case, it's true.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I was sitting next to a guitar player in a little restaurant in a place called Ybor City one time, and I said, "Hey, play me that song. That's what you are." And he said, "Hmm, I can't think of that." He said, "Can you hum something
Can
for
you?
me?" And I said, "Unforgettable. That's what you are."
Okay. I got him there.
You got him, yeah. And he
I
said, "Yeah,
got him there,
I
but
think I can do it now."
I
So,
can do it. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Awesome.
moving right along,
Moving right along. Yeah.